So hello and welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to revise all the national parks combined. So all the national parks which are found in India, we're going to just revise all of them. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I'll just a few pointers. The red dots are basically the national parks. So just keep that in mind. So let's start with the state. Let's start with the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. And recently you might have heard about the Operation Sindoor, kudos to our Indian Army, and all my respect to all the bravehearts who have actually fought for India. Anyways, the national parks. The national parks, first of them is Salim Ali National Park, which is also called as City Forest. Then Kazinag. Then the Dachigam National Park, which is famous for the hangul, or which is known as the Kashmiri stag, which is a critically endangered species. And it also houses musk deer, Kashmiri grey langur. Then Kishtwar. So four of them: Salim Ali, Kazinag, Dachigam, and Kishtwar. So in the Union Territory of Ladakh, we have Hemis National Park, which is the largest national park, and it houses snow leopards, argali, Tibetan wolf, red fox, and blue sheep, which is also known as bharal. So the Hemis National Park is over here. Then towards the state of Himachal Pradesh. In Himachal Pradesh, we have Kheer Ganga, Pin Valley, Indar Kila, and the Great Himalayan National Park, which is also a World Heritage Site. In the Great Himalayan National Park, we find the musk deer as well as the western tragopan, which is also both of them are endangered species. Then the other national parks are Simbalbara. So we have five national parks in the state of Himachal Pradesh: Kheer Ganga, Indar Kila, Pin Valley, Great Himalayan National Park, and Simbalbara. So in Punjab, there are no national parks. So there are some wildlife sanctuaries, but there are some conservation reserves, not wildlife sanctuaries, and there's no national park. However, in the Union Territory of Chandigarh, we have one wildlife sanctuary, which is Sukhna. So let's just concentrate about the national parks over here. In the state of Himachal Pradesh, we have two national parks. First of them is Kalisar, and the other is Sultanpur. So two national parks in uh, Haryana, Sultanpur and Kalisar. Moving on to the state of Uttarakhand. So Uttarakhand has first the Govind Vallabh National Park, then the Gangotri National Park. Gangotri National Park basically houses the Asan Barrage, it's near to it, which is the Ramsar site. The Asan Barrage is near to it. Then we have the Valley of Flowers National Park and Nara Devi National Park, which is also a wildlife sanctuary, which is also a World Heritage Site. So both of these national parks encompass the Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve. Then we have Rajaji National Park, which is located on the banks of the river Ram Ganga. Sorry, which is located on Ganga only. Ram Ganga we have Jim Corbett. So Rajaji is located on Ganga. I just got a little confused. So this is the Rajaji National Park. Then we have the Jim Corbett National Park, which is located on Ram Ganga. So Jim Corbett is the oldest national park, and it is also a tiger reserve. Uh, the WWF for it is a WWF for nature and the Ryle Park landscape. The Patli Doon Valley is in the Jim Corbett uh, National Park, and it has the highest density of tigers. So density is basically population per unit area. So it has the highest density of tigers, the Jim Corbett National Park. So we have, let's summarize the Uttarakhand. We have Govind Vallabh, Gangotri, Valley of Flowers, Nanda Devi, Rajaji, and Jim Corbett National Park. In this huge state of Uttar Pradesh, we have only one national park, which is Dudhwa. Dudhwa is also like one of the Terai landscapes, and it is also a tiger reserve. The Dudhwa Tiger Reserve so the Dudhwa Tiger Reserve basically combines the Dudhwa National Park, Kishanpur, and Katerni Ghat Wildlife Sanctuaries. So here, Indian rhino, which is a vulnerable animal, this is found. Indian rhino from Pavitra Sanctuary of Assam was transported over here, and this is why this was in news. Then moving on to the state of Bihar. So Bihar also has just one national park, which is the Valmiki National Park. So the Valmiki National Park is also an elephant rescue center. It houses clouded leopard, gore, the only site in Shivalik. So Valmiki is the only site in Shivalik which houses gore, and it is contiguous with the Nepal's Chitwan National Park to the north. So Nepal's Chitwan National Park is right over here, right towards the north of the Valmiki National Park of Bihar. Then uh, let's dive into the northeast first, rather than going back to the Indian mainland. So in northeast, starting with the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh has Mauling National Park and Namdafa. These two are the national parks in Arunachal, Maulik and Namdafa. So Namdafa basically is like there is known for the tropical, subtropical, temperate, Arctic climate. So it has a variety of climates. You could see it also has tropical, subtropical, temperate, Arctic. It is also a World Heritage Site. It is between Mishmi and the Patkai Hills. It is known for flying squirrel, tiger, leopard, snow leopard, clouded leopards. So these are the feline species. So then moving to the state of Assam. So this state of Assam over here. So from the eastern side, first we have the Dihing Batkai, then Dibru Saikhowa, which is on the banks of the river Brahmaputra. Then we have Kaziranga. Kaziranga is also on the banks of the river Brahmaputra. Then Nameri Tiger Reserve, as well as the national park, Nameri. Kaziranga is basically known for one-horned rhinoceros. So one-horned rhino and also pangolins. It is a World Heritage Site also, and International Bird Observatory is also here, IBA. International Bird Area. I guess I'm right in the full form of this IBA. Anyways, then we have Orang. It is also in the river Brahmaputra. We have Manas over here, which lies on the banks of the river Manas, which is a tributary of Brahmaputra. So Manas is known for the golden langur as well as pygmy hog. It is also a World Heritage Site, an elephant reserve, and an IBA, International Bird Area. So we also have the uh, Raimona National Park, like near to the Sankoshi River. So these were the national parks in Assam: Dibru Saigoba, Dihing Patkai, Kaziranga, Urang, Nameri, Manas, and Raimona. So moving towards the state of Nagaland. So Nagaland has only one national park, which is in Tangki. Tangki, not sure about the pronunciation, but this is the one. Then towards the state of Manipur. In Manipur, we have two national parks, which is Shirui and Kebul Lamjau. So I watched one of the videos of Shivan Chaudhary sir, where there was a mnemonic given for it. So it sounded somewhat like Man Jao Shreya. So Man for Manipur, Jao for Kebul Lamjau, and Shreya, so like Shrivi. The Kebul Lamjau National Park, it is basically the only floating national park. So this is the specialty. It's the only floating national park. There was a previous question also where it was mentioned as too deep to be marsh, too shallow to be a lake. So it houses the Shanghai elk deer, and there's also Fundis over here. So Fundis are some kind of specialities found over here, and near to it we have the Loktak Lake, which is mentioned in the Montreux records. So anyways, going to the national parks first. Then let's go on towards the state of Mizoram. Mizoram houses two national parks. First is Merlin, and then the Phangpui Blue Mountains. And then in Tripura, we have two national parks. First is the Clouded Leopard, and then the Rajabari Bison. So there are only three national parks in India which are named after the animals found in them. Okay, Clouded Leopard, the Rajabari Bison, and there is Black Buck National Park. So that is basically found in the state of Gujarat. Uh, we'll look at it when we go towards the Indian mainland. Anyways, so in Tripura we have two, the Rajbari Bison and Clouded Leopard. So the Clouded Leopard National Park also has the Fires Langoon, and now we're moving to the state of Meghalaya. So Meghalaya houses Nokrek. Nokrek was asked the previous questions. So In the Nokrek National Park, red panda is found. In Meghalaya, there's also Balpakram. So Nokrek and Balpakram in Meghalaya. So with this, we've finished. Uh, no, we are left with Sikkim. How can I forget that? Anyways, Sikkim. In Sikkim, there is one which is the Kanchenjunga National Park, and it is a mixed heritage site. So, like in the World Heritage Site list, there are two kinds of sites. First is the cultural, then the others are so like the national parks, sort of. But in Kanchenjunga, this is a mixed heritage site. So here there are the Lepcha tribes, which are the inhabitants over here, and is known for snow leopards and red panda. So red panda is an animal which is mostly associated with China or the Tibetan plateau. So you will definitely find it over here. So with this, now we have finally completed the national parks in northeast. Now moving on to the Indian mainland again. So here uh, in the state of West Bengal, in the state of West Bengal, we have the Singalia National Park, which is near to the Sikkim border. Then we have the Gorumara, Neora Valley. Neora Valley also has the red panda, like red panda species, which are actually endangered. Then we have Jaldapara and Buxa. So you could see like in within this small expanse of territory, we have so many national parks, like four national parks in West Bengal: Singalia, Gurumara, Neora, Jaldapara, and Buxa. Then the famous Sundarbans, that is also a national park. It is a national park. It is a Ramsar site. It is a World Heritage site. So it's basically an overachiever. So it's just one of those made tourist friends of yours, which is good at every single thing. So anyways, it's a World Heritage Site. So it is known for the Royal Bengal tigers, saltwater crocodiles, fishing cat, large tooth sawfish, and river terrapin. As you might all know, the mangroves. It is known for the mangrove forest. So so it also has the mangrove horseshoe crab. It is the largest delta and mangrove. The second largest is Bhitarkanika. So moving to the state of Jharkhand. Jharkhand has only one national park, which is Betla. This is Betla. Then towards Odisha. In Odisha, we have the Simplipal National Park. Simplipal also in like it has been in use for around 2 years recently, and it is known for the Indian Trojan, sable trees, mugger, and Simplipal derives its name from the sal trees. So it is also in use because of the community forest rights offered over here, and the melanistic tiger was found. So a major news: the melanistic tiger was found in Simplipal Tiger Reserve as well as the national park. So just one national park in two national parks basically. Bhitarkanika, how can I forget that? Two national parks in Odisha, Simplipal and Bhitarkanika. So Bhitarkanika, as I told you earlier, is the second overachiever. Bhitarkanika is the second largest mangrove. It is also a Ramsar site. It has the largest heronry, and it also houses saltwater crocodiles. It is located in estuary of Brahmani, Baitarni, Dhamra, and Mahanadi. So this was also a POQ. So Brahmani, Baitarni, Dhamra, and Mahanadi. It is located on the deltas of this estuary, sorry, of this. So this was about Odisha. Moving on towards Chhattisgarh. So Chhattisgarh has the Guru Ghasidas National Park, which is like contiguous to the Sanjay National Park of MP. Guru Ghasidas is in Chhattisgarh. Then we also have the Indravati National Park, which is known for the wild Asian buffalo, the Nilgai, and Gaur. So Gaur we have also read earlier. So Gaur was found in the Valmiki National Park, also in Bihar. So this is about the Indravati National Park. We also have Kaner Ghati National Park. This was in news recently because of the community rights for tribals were offered over here. And nearby we have the Jirathgad waterfalls. It also has the Bastar Mena, which could actually emulate human voice. How cool is that? So it can actually emulate those voices of humans. Anyways, moving on towards Telangana. Telangana has three national parks. One is Kasu Brahma. So like Kasu Brahma is near to the Banjara Hills, I guess. And when you actually cross those streets of Banjara Hills and Jubilee Hills, you would never even imagine that this is a national park. Like when I actually read, then I got to know that it is a national park. Otherwise, the streets are so like flashy, and it's a very posh area. So you don't find that, you won't even imagine that it's a national park. But it's very neat and tidy, that area, that road. Then the Kasu Brahma National Park, the Mriguvani. So all of these are located on different directions of Hyderabad only. The Kasu Brahma, the Mriguvani, and the Mahavir Harina. So as the name suggests, Harina basically it houses deers. Then moving towards the state of Andhra Pradesh. So this is the state of Andhra Pradesh, and it houses first the Papikonda National Park, which is located on the banks of the river Godavari, and it houses the Kanchumeka dwarf goat. So this is the Godavari River, and it passes through Papikonda National Park, and it houses Kanchumeka dwarf goat. Then in the state of Andhra Pradesh, we also have the Rajiv Gandhi National Park, which is also called Rameshwaram. That Rameshwaram place near Tamil Nadu, that is different. This Rajiv Gandhi National Park is different. Then we also have Sri Venkateshwara National Park. So basically three national parks. You could remember it by pavers. Papikonda, Sri Venkateshwara, and Rajiv Gandhi. So now moving towards the state of Tamil Nadu. So over here in Tamil Nadu, we first have the Kindi National Park, which is which houses the Gharials, and it is known for the Gharial Captive Breeding Center. And there is Sapta Kanika Grove also in Gindi National Park. Then the Marine National Park, the Gulf of Mannar National Park, the Annamalai National Park is also called as the Indira Gandhi National Park, Mukurti, which is also in Tamil Nadu, which is basically at the borders of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, but is completely like known in Tamil Nadu only. Then we have the Mudumalai. So the Mudumalai is known for the wild elephant PM2, which was reintroduced over here. So wild elephant PM2. Then, if you might have seen the documentary Elephant Whispers, which actually won an Oscar. So this was actually shot over here in this Mudumalai Tiger Reserve, and it is known for cave dancing frog, Indranil night frog. So over here in Gulf of Mannar, I forgot to tell you that it's also a Ramsar site. It is known for pearl fishing, and the Dugong Conservation Center is near to the Gulf of Mannar National Park, which is India's first conservation reserve for dugongs. Dugongs are basically a sea cow. So we've read about Gindi, Marine National Park, Gulf of Mannar National Park, Annamalai, uh, Mukurti, Mudumalai. So these are the national parks in Tamil Nadu. Moving towards Kerala. In Kerala, we have first the Periyar National Park. This is also an elephant reserve, and it is located on the banks of the river Pamba. So in Kerala, we also have Mathiketin, Pambadam, Anamudi, and the Silent Valley National Park. So Silent Valley National Park, which is basically located near to the or on the banks of the Kunti Fuja River. So the Silent Valley National Park, we've also read about Pin Valley. So let me know where is Pin Valley situated. The Silent Valley, Anamudi, Pambadam, Mathiketin, and Periyar. So these were the national parks located in the state of Kerala. So you might see that this is the Nilgiri Tiger Reserve. So it basically is in three states: Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. So this Mudumalai Reserve, Bandipur from Karnataka, also near to Mukurti. These are also present near the in the Nilgiri Tiger Reserve, Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Sorry. So let's go on towards the state of Karnataka. In the state of Karnataka, we first have the Bannerghatta National Park, the Bandipur, Nagarhole, Kudremukh, which is known for the lion-tailed macaque. So the lion-tailed macaque is basically found here in the Western Ghats. There was also a previous year question in the regarding the lion-tailed macaque's presence. So these were the national parks in Karnataka: Kudremukh, Nagarhul, Bandipur, Banerghatta, and Anshi, the Anshi National Park. So moving on towards the state of Goa. In Goa, there's just one national park, which is the Molam National Park, which is also known as the Bhagwan Mahavir National Park. So it was basically introduced recently because of the Safe Molam movement, which was a protest for a railway project which was proposed over there. So the Molam National Park in Goa. Moving towards the state of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, first we have the Chandoli National Park, the Sanjay Gandhi National Park, Sanjay Borivali. So, if you might have seen or attended the Coldplay concert um, earlier this year, so there was a reference about Sanjay National Park, about Chris Martin's birth. So, it's a fake scenario, but it was mentioned. So, the Sanjay Borivali, it is also IBM, and the Kanheri Caves and the Karbi Shrubs. So, these are located over here in the Sanjay Borivali, Sanjay Gandhi National Park. There is also one Sanjay Gandhi National Park in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So we'll just go there when we'll just refer to it when we go to Madhya Pradesh. So here in Maharashtra we read about two Chandoli, Sanjay Borivali, and then we have the Gogamal National Park, the Tadoba Andheri National Park, the Pech National Park, which basically lies on the boundary of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. So it was like this was basically the site where Jungle Book is based on, and it was in use recently because of the AI-based early forest fire detection capabilities which were developed over here. Then we have the Nabegaon National Park. So in Maharashtra we have Nabegaon, Pench, Tadoba Andheri, Andhari, based on the river on which bank where the Tadoba Andheri is located. Then the Kogamal, Sanjay Borivali, and Chandoli. Moving towards the state of Gujarat. So Gujarat has the Valsada National Park, which lies on the banks of the river Ambeka. Then the Black Buck National Park, or the Velavadar National Park, the Gir National Park, which is known for the Asiatic lions, and the Maldhari community also resides over there in that area. Then there's another marine national park. So we've read about one marine national park in the state of Tamil Nadu. So here we have another marine national park in the state of Gujarat, which also houses dugongs. And this was basically news because of the BioRock project. BioRock project, which is like related to the coral reefs, towards the restoration of the coral reefs. So moving towards the state of Madhya Pradesh, there are so many national parks here in this region. So first of all, the Kuno National Park. You might have actually known this national park because of the cheetahs. Cheetahs were reintroduced over here, and also there was an the incentivized voluntary relocation of villagers. Because of the cheetah introduction, it is seen that there is a decline in the cheetah population. Then the Madhav National Park, which is also a newly added tiger reserve, and the Kadhai trees are found over here. Then the Panna National Park, which also comes under Panna Tiger Reserve as well as Panna Biosphere Reserve, so another overachiever. So, according to me, I would give first place to Sundarbans, second is Peter Karnika, third is Panna. So, good luck, Panna, you have more to do. Anyways, it is located on the confluence of the Kane River. So it is also a world, like it's also included in one network of biosphere reserves. One fourth of the Panna Tiger Reserve will be submerged due to the Kane Betwa Intelligence Project. This is why this was in news. And then, as I told you, Sanjay National Park is over here, which is contiguous to the Guru Ghasidas National Park in Chhattisgarh. Then we have the Bandhavgarh National Park, my favorite. Then the Ghugba Fossil National Park in Dindori, the Van Bihar National Park. If you have been to Bhopal, you might have definitely seen the Van Bihar National Park. Then the dinosaur fossil in Dhar and Satpura National Park, located near to the Pachmari Biosphere Reserve. Then Pench, as I told you earlier, that it is in the boundary of MP and Maharashtra, but we can actually count it in Maharashtra. Then the Kanha National Park, which is known for Barasingha, which is also the state animal of Madhya Pradesh. And it was also in use because the beggars were displaced from this national park. So we have completed Madhya Pradesh as well. Moving towards the state of Rajasthan. So Rajasthan, I made a like a mnemonic in order to remember national parks in Rajasthan. So it's just of those one of those movie buff things. So SRK DM. So SRK obviously Shah Rukh Khan DM. So where S stands for Sariska, R stands for Ranthambore, K stands for Keoladeo, D for the Desert National Park, and M for Mukundra Hills. So these are the 5 national parks in the state of Rajasthan. Sariska National Park is known for the copper reserves over here. Keoladeo, okay, we have got the fourth topper. It is a World Heritage Site. There's also a Ramsar site over here. It is known for Siberian crane. And Bharatpur, the Ramsar site nearby. Then the Ranthambore National Park, which is located on like near to the Banas River, which is a tributary of the river Chambal. We have the Mukundra Hills. So there is a tiger corridor between Mukundra Hills and Ranthambore National Park. Then we have the Desert National Park, which have 73 dhanis inside, and it is known for the Great Indian Bustard, the Chinkara, Khejri, which is state tree, and Rohida, which is the state flower. Missionary community worships it's an important tree for missionary community, the Khejri. So now with this, we should hop into the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, we have first the 3 buttons, North, Middle, and South Button National Parks. Then the Rani of Jhansi National Park, which was earlier called the Ritchie's Archipelago. It is known for fruit-eating bat, dugongs, blue whale. Then we have Mount Harriet and Enkidangi National Park, which is uh, also known as Vandoor National Park, and it has fringing reefs. So this was about Andaman. Here in Nicobar Islands, we have Campbell and Galathea Bay. So Campbell and Galathea Bay are in Nicobar. So these are also part of the Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. So with this, we have come to an end on our discussion on all the national parks of India. Let's see you guys in the next video where we discuss more things about art and inclusion. Till then, see ya. Bye. This is a serious of the examination. All the best and thank you for watching.